win it on Vertigo is really convincing for them. It sets us up, and they've got to be feeling really confident now. I think for NIP, they came into this the favourites. They came into this expecting to win, and now their backs are up against the wall. And considering how they've been playing at moments in this series, I think they should be worried because Oxyset is now arriving. We've seen good things out of Waldy. Zia is always a potent threat. Knife Round has come and gone. NIP will start on the CT side. For ENCE Athena, I think you favour this.
Smoke comes out. That's just to allow space in towards mid if they so wish. It gives some interest here as it is going to be an A split. Now, there are 4 players over this side of the map. So their all pieces are in the right place. Nayomy, she got 2 there. I didn't even see one of those kills. It was so quick.
It was Con. It was the player walking into Con.
That's... Did she intend? Did she see? Doesn't matter. Makes the magic happen. It's dealt with though, so a 2-on-2 ensures a chance here. Waldy looking for a fight. Awkward angle for her. Yara caught between these 2 angles. Oh, this one all comes down to who gets the headshot first. And Genkin, given the opportunity, Waldy in the 1 versus 2. Not a great position with the Glock and the Gush, and the follow-up headshot means NIP take the pistol.
Yeah, really good round from NIP. Jenkin in particular, Nayomy finding that 2nd kill out of absolutely nowhere. I like the idea from ENCE Athena, right? Fast play in towards middle. They use the smoke top mid to give you space, and yeah, where's that 2nd kill come in there? It looked like it was a player moving from bench. Very impressive, and we get an immediate pause coming in. Technical in its variety.
We love a little technical. We also love just spamming the quick switch. That's what everyone loves. Not a player out there that doesn't love it.
Every single time there is a pause, you can go to any player and you will hear about 4 or 5 knives constantly making the same noise. I get to see this replay again. It was the player jumping to bench.
Oh, yeah. Come on. That's not fair. Damn, that's a real... You just got CS2'd.
You got Nayomi'd. Fortunately, the tech is only a short one. Now we get back involved yet again. Only Glocks, and ENCE Athena didn't get the bomb down, so it's going to be an eco and a chance for NIP to get some confidence. But this is where pistols have been thriving for ENCE Athena all series long.
Yeah, I will say that Glocks don't normally thrive. Like, if you're out here living, and I walk into your house and it's just Glocks, I'm not thinking you're thriving, you know? I'm like, damn, you live like this?
Why would I... What? I understand that what you were going for, but I don't understand why someone would be like, just, you'd go into someone's house and there'd be Glocks.
I know, that's why I would say, damn, you live like this?
Okay. Yeah, do you know what? That makes sense. And the logical conclusion in that round also made a lot of sense. 5 players stayed alive for NIP. ENCE Athena now out with the AKs. Quite a bit of utility on display as well. Insta window coming forward. And NIP are fighting this. Look at this aggression with the MP9s.
Yeah, fast up. Flashbangs are great. The MP9s go 2 for 2. And Oxyset, though, she is able to even things back out. Remember, this was the freebie buy brought on over. So it's a little bit weaker. Now you favor ENCE. Especially with so much time on the clock to work with. Now they've got this advantage.
It all hinges on Waldy and when she swings out of Palace. When she gets that opportunity, the issue you've got is that ENCE Athena has stopped making presence in towards mid. So now Nayomy is tunnel visioned on Palace, has to have a little peek in towards middle as well. And that actually gives room for Astra to delegate herself between two angles. Smoke comes in, and that is well timed because that completely cuts Wardy off from the rest of the pack.
However, they're just going to leave. So if this smoke gets disrespected, which I think it looks like it will be, can't really phase smokes, but I guess I got to give it a go. You're going to walk into an empty site. Astra will get information at some stage, but it all comes down to timing. And, okay, well, it doesn't come down to timing. It comes down to a Molotov thrown in towards jungle. Flames go forward. Oh, yeah. Great flash. Oh, great damage, though. Nayomy and Astra, they didn't need to fight forward like this. And I think for that, ENCE are falling apart in this round. Wardy doesn't have the bomb. She can't win it.
Yeah, really good round from NOP. That one incendiary thrown by Astra really undoes everything that ENCE wanted to do, because where they were crossing out of ramp in towards the bomb site, they couldn't naturally cross through that incendiary and were worried about whether there was a player in towards CT. So chose to fight forward instead and towards connector, walks in towards two players. That's really nicely done.
I've seen ENCE win these rounds before. Deagles, Hero AK for Wardy, and a straight up A execute. Smokes come on forward. Milo cops a bit of flak damage, but she's the one that you don't mind getting hurt here. Everyone rotates over the CT as the smoke gets blown to give a bit of vision. Kiara gets the first kill, but Oxy says Deagle. You can never count it out. It's already found one kill. She gets further on forward, bomb being planted, and will be allowed to go down. Post plan is so difficult though, and they're getting picked apart one by one. In fact, it's just Oxy set. And she gets one on the way out. Bomb plant and a kill, but a 4-0 start for NFU.
Yeah, good smokes thrown in from ENCE to allow them safe passageway on towards A. It was smoke and no mirrors. Mirrors being my favorite song from Jackson Timberlake. I know Hedger's a big fan as well.
Yes. I love inside jokes that one person gets.
Yeah.
And production, I guess.
Everyone else in chat just thinks I'm silly. But that's fine. 4-0, more importantly for NOP. Zia brings out an AWP now for ENCE. Be interesting just to see how this goes. I like this. Astra's right, lining up a nade right now, going to blow open the smoke. But I think it's actually going to be a little bit of a ruse to get the connector player and the short player to fight at the same time.
Well, Zia swings anyway, and okay, Astra does get involved. Kind of had to. Jenkins falling. Nayomy, though, taking liberties. She's found a double kill. Aim falls, and Nayomy progressed all the way up top mid before she was dealt with. Baldy, though, catches the perfect timing. Astra in the clutch. And Zia makes short work of her.
Yeah, I feel like NIP were trying to do a little bit too much in that round. Where they were trying to time these swings, but you get caught off guard by the connector player dropping early. Then it feels like you want to accelerate the play. I like the double kill out of Nayomy, but Astra was really committed into that fight the entire time. Still went for the grenade play, even though a player had fallen in towards middle early. It just felt a little bit disjointed.
Ooh. Both players got an opportunity for a fight there. Favored Zia, but the Flames did make it a little bit tricky. Maybe we won't see a B here. It's been very A heavy for ENCE so far. This would be the perfect time. Offset's holding though. Catches off Nayomy. Careful with that bomb. Maybe not. Aim has to be careful. Anchor makes her dead, which is what you do in this game. Astra over towards B, the only one on this side of the map. Tucked on into the site and gets the first one on the drop. That's going to allow time for the rotations to come on over. There was no immediate follow-up. Smoke deployed as well, slowing them down, keeping them at bay until Zia's ult makes quick work of her. Yara can't get it done. Enken is a little tricky with it. They don't know she's here. Could she just hide and ninja defuse? What do you do in this position?
I think you just wait. You can guarantee 2 kills there. You're not ready for the third player though, Oxyset. Just about brings peace to the round for ENCE, but that gets scary. Jenkin, that is really awkward. You don't really know what to do. Makes the best out of that situation. Just not ready for Oxyset on that close angle. No money for NIP. ENCE Athena can be building back into this.
Stack to be. Deagle with armor, the heaviest investment. ENCE can just play this one nice and slow. Send out some presence towards the extremities. Oh. There's a few situations like that where it feels like some of the clipping is a little off with how you feel the grenade should throw. That's the excuse I give my teammates when the flash misses.
That's definitely a clip-in one. That's you would just normally misthrow them.
That's a little bit unnecessary. Just like my team flashes.
Yeah. Yeah, you had me in the first half there, I'm not gonna lie. Brilliant. This looks good for ENCE Athena. She needs to go get the bomb, which they'll be able to manage now. No one has progressed further than the B bomb site from NIP. And now we get Oxyset just, I was going to say, having a little bit of a field day, but that gets really short-lived. Gets sent home at lunchtime by Kiara. Now an AK can be picked up. However, Manka is prevented from this getting too far out of hand here. And ENCE Athena has still got to plant the bomb. There is more than enough time to get that one over.
No hat, no play, no school today. That was what we used to say in primary school.
Did you have to wear hats?
Yeah, you had to. It's compulsory. You got detention.
That's so lame.
It's not lame, Brandon, because skin cancer is one of the highest causes of deaths in Australia. No laughing matter. Look after your skin. You only get one set. Unless...
You know the joke's gonna hit you when you start laughing before you say the punchline.
Yeah, I was laughing. I was like, do I make a Silence of the Lambs joke on an ESL Impact broadcast?
Well, I don't know what that is.
Probably for the best.
Probably. Zia. Flashed out. Kiara is on the angle. No, she's not. She's dead. Good opening.
Early on as well. Although, look at the position Astra has. She is really deep into B apps, and she's going to hear all of this movement. Oh, she might be able to catch a timing. This is a little uncomfortable. Made a bit more so. But now she's under pressure. Only the one. If she got in a double there, she's done a lot of work. Still kept the advantage for ENCE. They're going to go B, given they found Astra on that push.
Absolutely. And if you're an OP, you know that this is a real eventuality and you have to kind of rotate players over there. There's no one here. There is no one on this B bomb site right now. Jenkin and Nayomy finally get the memo, and it is just in the nick of time. Everyone is going to be here for NIP, but ENCE Athena has still got the numbers.
2 players in the side itself as well, so even if the smoke comes on down, you're going to have 2 players actively fighting forward. Flashbangs are good, and Naomi's shots are better. Yankin as well, swinging out for a double. She's been doing so well. And Zia, yes, she's been the clutch queen for ENCE. But a 1v3 with 15 seconds, she knows that she can't pull this one off. NIP with the perfect call.
I was really worried about that timing, but ENCE Athena in the mid rounds, they really take the sting out of the game. They slow things down, and I feel like that comes in as a little bit of a detriment sometimes. So I feel like if you just get the kill on Astra and you go, okay, let's go B. You run, you'll have that space. The justification for it, however, is you got the entry over towards A, and you would assume that NIP are going to start scrambling rotations to that bomb site. So by slowing down the play, you're trying to cause doubt in the minds of the rotations. Will there be a lot of rotations? Will there be enough movement? No. You can understand where ENCE Athena are coming from, but ultimately they slow things down and it is to their detriment.
All right, seen this lineup before, Astra. A flashbang as well. All timed. Especially as the hit comes through, it's perfect.
Nice.
Zia did find a kill though. That was in towards connector, so 1 for 1.
This is still good though, because you have got the resmokes that have come through. So top connector is still under control for NIP. Astra threw a palace smoke, so that means that Waldy can't find anything on her lurk, which has actually been quite impactful in a number of these rounds. Deep mollies thrown back in response. A third one even lands on short.
And maybe you're not allowed through. Flash over. Oh, what? Dink. No kill. Kiara forward in towards ramp though. She can be the difference maker. Will she go uncleared? Zia gives it a look. Can't hold on to the angle. Oxyset's now going to come over and deal with her. Fast clear, but Kiara ready for the swing. Here's all the footsteps coming. Keeps it in the 3-on-3. She's the one with the kit as well, so important that she stayed alive there. And swings out. Zia was waiting for the timing for the swing from CT. 2 versus 2. Zia did find that kill, but the flames forward onto Waldy. Has to swing on out, finds the kill, looking for the second, but aim with a massive double. Gets the round for NIP.
Yeah, that's awkward. That's ENCE Athena honestly putting a lot of reliance in that utility over at ramp. Zia was actually holding for Kiara, locked in on that position. As soon as the molly comes in, they think, oh, she can't push past that, or we'll get the audio cue. Instead, it goes too deep, and Kiara's already ahead of it. That's a freebie for her, and that unlocks the CT angle, and NIP can just come in. Gets very close at the tail end, but NIP are able to survive.
The tactical timeout comes through. Kind of feel like you had maybe some opportunities there. And it's a bit uncomfortable what you do in this round. Also, probably a conversation point for that pause. Waldy's got the 6k, but Manka and Oxyset, even Zia, their coffers looking a little grim. So they're going to go for the halfie. Waldy is going to bring out the AK. That's fast. Up through Cat, fighting into connector. Nayomy, Kiara, Yanked, Crossfire, superb. Astra, hits one. And that'll be enough. Manka, 1 versus 5. No way, no how.
And this is NIP coming into that element now. And this has actually been the trend for NIP in Season 4. It feels like sometimes they will drop a map, but they always bounce back, and the third and the decider always feels not really close. And it feels like that they are just really comfortable. Putting a little bit of unnecessary pressure on themselves, of course, by dropping a map in the first place. But whenever it goes the distance, it feels like they're actually quite comfortable.
Seen this one a bit before. Presence in towards mid from ENCE. Late smokes in towards window and into connector. Gives them space. Manka and Milo, though, they find the opening kills. One in towards short, one to connector. ENCE have the whole world to work with.
It's a different situation for NIP because do you want to stick or twist when it comes to your bomb site defense? I like this from both Jenkin and AIM. They've cleared middle out and they go, okay, well, we know they're not here. So Jenkin goes underpass with low HP. AIM transitions over in towards the B bomb site. We'll drop a smoke, but they're going to disrespect that. They're going to run right through. Flashbangs over. AIM in a great position. Needs to hold on for Jenkin.
She can get a kill, 2. That would be enough. Kiara gets 1 and Zia clears. Kiara with 2. But they needed to come out ahead. Couldn't be the 1-for-1s. Because now it leaves Jenkin in a 1v3. 32 HP. 1 kill. As soon as your position's known, the odds become ever lower, and this reposition from Manka should pretty much lock this in. Because throwing a whole kit out, she can try and get onto that bomb, tap it, try and bait out some shots, and now she gets the info on where they are. But they are avoiding her perfectly.
She even nearly saved. She nearly walked through the 2 of them, strolled through the bomb site, and nearly made it out the other end. However, not to be. 4th round on the board, but this is the first time we've had in the series a first half in which NIP have outright won it. And they can look to potentially end things here 8-4. But ENCE Athena, I think, a necessity to have a 5th.
(8-4) would be great doing to ENCE what ENCE did to them on Vertigo. Or on Mirage. Look at all this space, and ENCE just walked in. These 2 pistols. Can't really defend, but Kiara's M4 can. Now you got the advantage. Bomb gets to be planted. Smoke is down. The bomb's actually all the way over on the site. Kiara over the top brings Waldy down low. It's uncomfortable, but Manka trying to relieve the pressure only goes good for 1. Milo gets another though. In towards mid, her luck is dealt with. As soon as ENCE find that key frag, everything starts to get reversed back on them. In Oxyset now, maybe there's a chance she finds another kill. Remember, there's time to work with. They don't need to push the issue here. Oxyset can just do her thing. Baldy's so low that for her, it's about letting Oxyset work this out.
Very smart Molly. Gets the audio, knows that one player is locked out towards connector. So you should expect the jungle rotate. That's why this flashbang comes in. Kiara grouping with Astra. This is really nice. Bomb not yet committed. That's what you got to remember. Oxyset starts to work in the digits. And over the top, Waldy will find Kiara. That's massive. Astra, the IGL for NIP now needs to clutch up. But if ENCE Athena swing together, surely they've got the round. Instead, Astra creeps ever so close and could have the jump on Oxyset, but it goes the other way. 5 rounds for ENCE Athena as we enter the last half of play here between the 2.
What you highlighted during that first half, it is the first time at the half that Ninja's MP Armors are take the lead going into a second half. That soft
you
J.
just wanted to show off your Swedish there.
The soft J hit stiff. Yaharen, NIP, Papathori, Mirage, Yankin. Taking the fight. Oxyset wins it out though. And looking for the follow-up. Astra brought down low. Nayomy gets the kill. The action's taking place on A though. That's where the bomb is. Make no mistake of it. Waldy is holding strong though in ticket. Kiara is left alone. And she's dealt with a fantastic pistol round from ENCE.
Yeah, really strong. Oxyset finds 2. Everyone is chiming in. NIP don't really get a chance. They tried very different ideas there. You got player in towards short, player out A. They wanted to swarm from middle, and they were hoping that the A player or the player on short would find success, and that would dictate which way the bomb would really end up. With the space on A, that's where they ultimately wanted to go, but they get completely collapsed upon. It's a very clean pistol from ENCE Athena. And now pistols is, well, again, another option for NIP. That's exactly what they've got. Oxyset finds them in towards middle, and this double up on the MP9 isn't going to find anything right now.
7 apiece. Will probably be positioned. What can Nayomy find with the Desert Eagle? That's the question we're all asking. And Oxyset answers it. Zilch. Nada. Absolutely nothing. At all.
Clean. 5 alive. Equalizing the scoreline. AKs, of course, come out. That was just a save for NIP. Now we get to have a little look at what their default looks like on Mirage, how they're going to approach ENCE Athena. I know that NIP really like fast plays in towards connector, taking the space out middle. Now here with CS2, does that change?
But remember, if NIP lose this, it means that their last game next week against Bigger Keeper will decide which team goes through the playoffs, most likely. Unless things go a bit crazy in other games. But who knows? Anything can still happen. For NIP, losing this would put a lot of pressure on them going into the last week. We know that they already have that bitter taste in their mouth from last season, where they lost out to Bigger Keeper brutally, in fact, and that was the deciding map that ended up preventing them from progressing.
Yeah, that was tough. And they're hoping that that doesn't really happen again. Would make things easier on themselves if they were able to win this series. But ENCE Athena, it feels like... I describe them most like VP Angels of Season 3. They kept building right at the very end of the season. Milo will also find Kiara and keeps on going on the balcony. Sure, Nayomy chimes in with a trade, but Astra really needs to win out that gunfight. You've also got Waldy on the flank. You've got players coming through the window. It's a 2 versus 2, but Jenkin is really low.
Yeah, maybe a slight overextension there from Zia, but the damage done on Jenkin means that there's definitely a good chance here for ENCE. Re-smoke goes in towards window. And Naomi's holding for this flank, but there's a lot of angle just to be worried about. Oh, supposed to play a what a tap for Nayomy. A phenomenal shot. And that might just win the round. Yankin ensures it. Fantastic in the post plant from NIP.
Yeah, Naomi's won that round, hands down. And you spoke about an overextension. That's exactly what happened. Zia just gets a bit headstrong. Runs through the window. Really didn't need to. Should have waited for her teammates. Especially because Waldy was so far away on that flank. That's a really costly mistake to be making. Because it felt like ENCE Athena had that round. It felt like they had the complete idea of where NIP would go in. They had their number and a number of the engagements. And it feels like they fumbled it. And they're the ones making mistakes in this map. Not so much NIP. Gap in the smoke, though. Astra and Jenkin really low. But Manka's the one to taste defeat first.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think that's just the long-range spray favoring the M4. So much damage done onto both players. And you can see the kind of spamming through the smokes. Working out well there. Setting up a very interesting fight that you definitely wouldn't get in CSGO. Definitely a world where ENCE can make this one happen with how low two of these players are. I like the boost up as well. Gives, like I said, a good angle to cover off mid so they can focus attention elsewhere. Bomb's going to A.
Good molly. That's catching a lot of attention. Wardy's now rotated over. Nayomy lurks middle and finds Zia. That's not really true information. And she's even dealt with Oxyset. This is massive. Nayomy can scale up short now and try and help these players. But Wardy deals with one. 30 seconds, remember. This is still getting a little bit awkward for NIP. Should make their way over to the bomb site long enough, and they are managing it, but there's a team kill in the mix as well.
A little bit ugly, but they get it done. And if Nayomy had fallen there, if Wardy gets that kill, I mean, Yengen had like, what, 10 HP?
Free.
Yeah. It would have been free, probably, in the clutch at that point.
I meant she had free HP.
No, I know. It's
a play on words.
Those words are similar.
A double entendre. And a great hat-trick of kills from Nayomy.
Massive round to win as well. It's crazy how both these rounds have come down to such fine margins. It's really showing the true test of these teams. We get deep into this best of 3. But NIP should be able to get double digits here. Gonna be a push through towards Rat. AIM's about to discover that the hard way. Never mind.
Yeah, the contact was taken down low, so AIM's life was spared. And she was able to get a kill and a half. Double digits now for NIP. And for ENCE Athena, no AWP. Prioritizing utility also. I don't think they could have afforded it. Which is really rough, because Zia was doing some of her best work with the AWP.
Yeah, all of those clutches that came through, particularly over on Anubis. You would love to have it on a map like Mirage in particular. We saw Astra having some impact with hers in that first half. I'm particularly impressed by Yengen in this series. Not always the player we kind of call upon as a big number gatherer for an IP, but she's been doing the work. It's going to have to be Milo and Oxyset that do the work on this B site. 4 players about to hit through. Naomi's on a late lurk, but she's going to be posting top mid, low HP. Hit coming on through. Kiara spotted, and before the smoke's plume, Oxyset has managed to get 2.
Yeah, this is really good. Milo, the issue is she's isolated, but Zia bails her out. Astra on the top of the smoke now gets spotted out by Zia. Oxyset in the meanwhile got taken down in towards short. It's a 3-on-2. Astra, I thought, was going to make it numbers even. But Nayomy on this timing, it has to be quick because there is a player in short. Waldy waiting, searching, Astra swinging, and Nayomy in close pursuit on the number of these players. It's a little bit of a mess, but there will be an even trade. And now it's Astra who needs to be the player to clutch up with 25 seconds left. Bomb picked up, ticked off the side quest mission through the window. Should get this kill and go towards A, but instead goes back towards B, knows that the player was in short and sticks the landing. This allows Wardy time to creep in closer. 1 bullet needed on the head top as the nade doesn't land true and flush. Does around the pillar, it's Astra. And again, a phenomenal clutch from the leader of NIP.
What? That HE brings her down to 2 HP. Her opponent had full. That is an unbelievable round for NIP to pull out. They should never have any opportunity to do so. I mean, what a phenomenal 1v2 from Astra as well. She makes the correct play, pushing on forward in towards market, knowing she can catch a player off there. But the fact that she gets the bomb down and survives that HE, ENCE Athena are going to watch that demo back and wonder how this one fell away, because that was their round.
I think that's now the game. I think you've lost a couple of heartbreaking situations, a lot of close calls. But it's the finer margins that NIP have been able to take the lion's share of. And as a result, that's why we've got this discrepancy. That's why suddenly the buffer is building for this T side. As they are now 4 rounds up. The Eagle does a lot of damage. But it's Nayomy that deals the first blood. However, Oxyset and Milo are putting in the heavy lifting. More kills and now more rotations.
Never count out Oxyset with the dig. She's alive. She's kicking. HE over the top, and she's flushed out by Nayomy. 40 is on the flank. At some point, they're going to consider this. Maybe not. Oh. She comes through. Perfect timing, but Zia fell. A 1 versus 1, and the 5-7 can't get it done. Nayomy with a 4K as well in the round. Surviving the test of the Desert Eagles.
Another 1v1. Yet again, in rounds that ENCE Athena aren't supposed to be winning, they're still making them so contestable. Finally, we get Zia on the AWP, but it comes at series point for NIP. It has to be perfect. It has to be flawless 5 times over for the Goddesses of War.
Zia gets the AWP, but they need 5. And all of those clutches that went the other way are gonna be sitting in the back of their heads. How close was it? How the scoreline could have been in this fight. Oh, it's scary. Astra knows. Astra heard the jump up from Zia. Baldy caught as she falls off. Did get a kill actually during that, but there's that kill coming through. Nayomy just about surviving. Kiara finds Oxyset and it's Milo and Manka. 2 versus 3. The bomb being planted. Manka goes over the top. Wanted to find that kill. There was maybe the opportunity, but now it's just onto her. 1 versus 3. NIP can taste the victory. It's been a long series, but it might just end in the next few moments. Manka's desperately looking for a kill. It's not being given. Finds it eventually onto Astra. She throws a HE in towards Firebox. There's another kill to be hers. She doesn't know. Or maybe she does. Over the top. Naomi's dead. The bomb, it's not planted. AIM has to run her down, and she gets there in the end. NIP get it done. Takes all 3, but they take the series.
Yeah, absolutely. Yet again, it's NIP leaving it to a 3rd map and really forcing it. But I think ENCE Athena, you got to can't talk. Got to have your heads held high, in all honesty, because listen, there were so many 1v1s. That was